So it begins. And of course, BlueStacks is fucked. As is usual. Happy Friday, friends. It's good times. It's good times. We have a new set. We have a new time for ranked. I'm so excited. I have done so much work. Oh my gosh, so much work. The funny thing is I did most of it while I was at work, but it's fine. I won't tell if you don't, but taking a look as to what it is, we've got the good old EEVEE Grove that we have, been playing around with, been collecting ever so gently. We got 3 packs, well, 4 technically, because I got some stamina. We got 4 packs to open of EEVEE. Hopefully, maybe we can get something good. I actually do not. I do not own a Sylveon, which is very sad. But that's a-okay for me, for you, for us. EEVEE Grove. Can you do both? I guess you have to enable it first. And then you can see everything. So yeah, I've got 58 out of 69. So I only need 11 more cards, and then I've quote unquote completed the set of at least the diamond cards. And then obviously I will have to do the same for the star cards. But I've got a few, including the immersive. I was actually quite pleased to get the immersive right off the bat. It was one of the very first things. One of the very first things that I got. Look at it, so cute. It's EEVEE. She's just chilling. And you got all the different evolutions. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite in chat. Certainly, I know which one is mine. Did the poor guy dirty. Didn't give him an EX. It was very sad. They gave it to Flareon for this particular meta. But hey, check it out. It's so cute. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, and then of course the gold card is the EEVEE bag, so it's all EEVEE all the time. But looking as to what we got, friends, we have a little bit ahead of us. I've already, believe it or not, started. You can kind of see over there. I've started playing. I did a single match just to kind of test the waters, and it was a fluke, sure, but I was able to get my first win of the season in 6 turns or less. Poor guy was playing a Primarinja Greninja as much as I can assume. And he only drew Greninja. Like, that's it. I kind of felt bad for the guy. He only drew Greninja. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, as they say. But for us, I got decks. I got decks abound, friends. We've got the usual suspects, as it were. We're hoping that Darkrai Giratina is pretty good. Hoping that that's going to be consistent. Oh my gosh, hiccups. We're hoping that's going to be consistent, but also on top of it, let me make sure my streams are good. On top of it, we have loving it. Hoping that that's making sure. Oh my gosh, hiccups. Nice. All right, cool. So we've got Buzzwole Celesteela, we got Savali Rampardos. All these decks were proven last meta. I assume that they are still going to be relevant, at least for the initial weekend, this weekend, while people are still kind of figuring out what works with the new set. Shiinotic Sugalio, I'm personally running my favorite, Shiinotic Magnezone, with a spicy Oricorio there as well. Savali Steamizard, but we've got several contenders, as it were, for the newness that we will be testing today, tomorrow, throughout the week. It's going to be kind of great. And in fact, now would be an insane, perfectly amount of time to check each one out, right? It only makes sense. So the first one here, let me take a bit of a screenshot so we've got them for later, is Incineroar Flareon. Now, unfortunately, I am a scrub and I do not own 2 Incineroar EXs, so I kind of have to make it do. With only having 1 Incineroar EX, therefore I'm only stacking 1 HOW in here. I have the new Incineroar, which is coin flip based. It's very energy heavy, unfortunately. but it is only a 1-pointer, so we'll kind of figure that out. And then, of course, we've got the basic Flareon as support for, in this case, both of the Incineroars. So in a perfect world, we'd be leading with Flareon. We may wind up actually retreating using Litten or Torracat into Flareon. That's kind of my, I guess, my thought process there. So we've got that going on. The second one is the Diabetes deck. Again, a couple concessions had to be made. It's all the Sweetness Surprise, Sweets Relay, how creamy and all that good stuff. Splurpluff, and I threw in some Vanillish in there. We're rocking some water energy. That way I can wind up healing with Irida and do some movement. Not too great. All the Pokemon kind of meh. Splurpuff has 120 HP. Alakreamy only has 80. Kind of squishy babies. But if we can get those, pulled off, it'll be kind of nice. I've heard talk say that really truly this deck was made for 4 points rather than 3. But I want to try it out. It's the gimmick. What have I got to lose, right? Other than my sanity. From there, we've got my personal favorite contender. I'm hoping this deck does as well as my brain thinks that is. I have a feeling that it won't be as good as I think it is, but it's basically a variant of Decidueye with a wonderful addition of our boy Hau here, and then of course Pheromosa. But certainly not too crazy. Leaf Cape, Erica, Lily, healing all for days, basically trying to outlast our opponents to use Hau as it is. Oh, dude, Season 3 is out? I might actually quit. No, seriously, that's crazy. When did it come out? Today? I just barely watched Season 2 just like recently. I didn't even know Season 3 was out yet. I thought it was going to be a while. But right on. Let me know how it goes. It's a good show. Not the Mr. Beast version, but there we go. All right, now here's where I start to deviate. See you, dude. Here's where I start to deviate from the pack, because everyone and their mother is running Turtonator with Flareon EX. Again, sadly, I've only got the one. Which is very sad. So I'm hoping maybe I can pull one in one of these 4-packs, but what we've got here in front of us is I'm actually running Oricorio only because, check this out, it does more or less the same thing as what Turtonator does. It certainly is significantly less damage. It's 30 damage less. And of course, Oricorio also has 30 damage less, or 30 health rather. So it's a bit squishier. It's not as strong. However, I'm thinking long term, and in doing some testing sort of off stream in casual, that Kindle, it basically, I mean, unfortunately, yes, it obviously stalls you out, but you're drawing energy and getting ready for combust anyway. So it's also stalling out your opponent. Very good for decks that require charging, Darkrai, Giratina, certainly the new Snorlax that requires quite a bit of energy. So if you can stall them, especially if you can manage to get a knockout and then have Oricorio out when that Pokemon is barely getting their first energy attached, you just keep kindling and that energy keeps falling off of them. So I don't know. I'll be honest. This is my least promising deck, but at the same time, I secretly have high hopes for it, only because I want to see Yellowbird get sort of some competition, as it were. So we're going to try Redbird. And if at any point you, ladies or gentlemen, and everyone in between, Oricorio, have any beautiful ideas, even beautifully terrible ones, let me know. I kind of went a little crazy, which is kind of funny because I don't have a lot of the necessary pieces, but I actually built 2 different variations of Primarina. And again, only got one, so like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's kind of great, but here I'm calling this one Primarina and Friends because we got the Primarina line EX and regular version for the healing. We've got Pyukumuku basically as leads, So that way then they can take out the 50s. We've got stacking double house. That way then Primarina is my glass cannon. And really, it's just a matter of getting shit out there, getting it as we can. So this is version 1. We may see this tonight. We may not. Maybe tomorrow. We got all weekend, right? Of course, I'm going to be doing some stuff off stream. It'll be great. Bongo language. Bingo bongo? What are you talking about? The second Primarina deck, only because I have no shame, and of course I only have one Primarina, is the second version that people are running, which is actually more Pokemon. It's Greninja support, so that's going to be kind of interesting. I don't know if Primarina is best solo, as in the previous deck, or if this one, I mean, really, truly, I should have named this one as Primarina and friends, because she's got more friends. She's got Greninja, she's got Pumuku, and all the other stuff. What in heaven's name, Liz, are you speaking on? I need an adult. What in heaven's name, Liz, are you speaking on? I mean, you can give me the BCT, but I don't know what that is. I'm married, if that helps. What in heaven's name? All right, so let's check it out. What am I doing? I just need to save this. Nope, I don't want these. I don't want that. Close. There we go. Saving, doing. It's great. Primarina Greninja. Now, I was watching, I forget who. Maybe it was Spruggles. He was running Primarina and Abominable of all things. Thank you. So maybe this might show some promise. You may have to edit it out. When he was on stream earlier, I was watching him for a few minutes while I was kind of, on lunch. And like I said, he was kind of doing some hot swaps. He swapped out, Sabrina. He swapped in, I think, like Red Card or something. He traded out the Greninja for Abominable. He was kind of just trying to figure out what made Primarina work. So I've got two different kind of versions here, and we're going to, hopefully, over the weekend, we're going to do the same sort of thing. The second sort of style, the third style rather, is a variation on Snorlax. Now, I personally don't foresee this version of Snorlax doing oh so well, but we'll try anything. I think I actually got this from one of Judy's streams, of all people. Snorlax is your heavy hitter, obviously, for the 130, but you also do have Arceus as kind of backup, as it were. Notice that you do not have any Leafs, so you're kind of relying on Ilma to be your retreat, as it were. These Pokemon take hits. 160 can take a hit, 140. Technically, one of these would need to be caped, so that way it doesn't get hit by like Solgaleo versus with Red. We do have Shaman for healing, Carnivine and Heatran. Those are going to be your sort of primary front runners. So, I personally don't think this one is going to be great. We'll see. Judy did not rank Snorlax very high in his most recent analysis, as it were. But if you know me, it's all about trust but verify. In the same vein, with my sleepy Snorlax, I want a version where he's not gonna sleep, and this is actually kind of a remix, a blast from the past, as it were, from, I want to say 2 metas ago. This time, though, we're increasing leftovers. The only alternative one that I saw was there was a version that actually, instead of the Skitties and Delikitties, which I'm only using because of the energy generation skills here, is that I've seen Lunala stacked in here. So Lunala, Cosmog, that whole thing. I'm personally using Comfey, and so what Comfey's ability is, if you don't know, friends, Flower Shield. Each of your Pokemon that has any psychic energy attached recovers from all special conditions and cannot be affected by special conditions. That's super powerful. No sleep, no poison, no burn, no nothing, no confusion. So Skimpy she's gonna sit on the bench and kind of protect Snorlax from himself. That way I can consistently deal 130. This one, I actually believe maybe might have some promise. We shall see, but certainly 4 energy, that is a lot. Hoping that the Delicatty and the Skitty, those can, well, provide some form of assistance. No sleep Snorlax, that's what I'm calling it. The Insomnia deck. We've got an electric deck because I'm an electric core and we had to have one. This is magnified, or Magnazone, sorry. Modified Magnazone. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Modified Magnazone, modified Magnazone, modified Magnazone. Wow. This is a modified Magnazone deck with Tapu Koko EX and then obviously double Oricorio Yellowbird. Again, I'd like to see maybe this works. I don't know. It's going to probably be a little bit slower than what I'm used to because I've been playing since the very beginning of its inception is the Shiinotic Magnazone deck, and I love that deck. It's consistent, it's fast, it hits hard when it needs to. This deck, going to be a little bit slower. We'll see. We shall see. I would like to maybe think this is maybe like a 5 out of 6. Or a 5 or a 6, rather. Wow, cannot talk. Tapu Koko. Sorry, as I'm kind of explaining my thought process, I'm taking screenshots. That way then I can link the decks down in the corner for anybody who wants to see them. All right. 3 more decks, friends. 3 more of my sort of homework that I gave myself since last night. If you want to know where I got them all, they came from the Limitless TCG sort of tournament results. They came from Pokézone. They came from TCG Pocket. I pulled them up from Judy's stream, Godzly stream. Wow, cannot talk today. I'm all types of foobar. It's kind of great. So a little bit of everywhere just to make things interesting. This next deck, this is again a modified version of what we've seen in the meta so far. It's Giratina with Tapu Lele. The only difference is that we're pairing it with Savali and type Null. Maybe, possibly, especially since we're running strictly Psychic Energy, we can maybe do some quick damage with Giratina. Get in hard, get in fast. Tapu Lele and obviously Savali, those will be our front runners building up to the glass cannon. But who knows? Who knows? We shall see. It'll be great. We've got Savali. Tapu Lele. All right. Then last past, I had pretty good success with Gaiade, and I was able to pull a shiny Gaiade. So figured, why the heck not run it again? It's kind of a mixed bag whether it works or not. You've got the consistency or inconsistency rather of the fact that you've got 2 triple evolutions, so that's kind of a hard thing. But if you've never seen this deck before, it's pretty nifty. You lead with Stoutland. It has this Guard Dog Visage sort of attack. Bada bing, bada boom, and that basically makes enemies, as it says, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, the opponent basically needs an extra additional energy. So it sort of stalls, at least for 1 turn. We'll see if that's going to be at least effective. We'll see. Okay, cool. And then the last deck is the quote-unquote standard version, minus the fact that I've got only 1 Flareon EX, but it is the Kawaii Flareon Turtonator. Everyone says that like this is the deck. This is it. I'm hoping that maybe it isn't. We shall see. Okay, so roughly we've got roughly 20 decks. I've got 18 actually. I've got 18 decks. So what that means is that 20 is going to be I get to choose, and then a 1, chat gets to choose. It's going to be terrible. But every single time I'm going to roll a d20, we're going to see what comes up, and that's going to be kind of deciding what deck we wind up using. In a perfect world, I get to do 10 in a row of each, but variety is the spice of life, and it appears our first deck has been chosen for us. That way we can kind of see it. Hey, what's up, Sangram? Yes, collecting. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, unfortunately, fortunately, depending how you look at it, yes, the whole Logan Paul Charizard bullshit, it did bring to light a lot of the I guess TCG hype that is recent. I don't think that truly it was like him, he's the cause of it, but yes, he did put quite a bit of eyes onto the scene, as it were, unfortunately leading to quite a bit of scalping. Um, but you also have to be, mindful of the fact that Pokemon is just fun. It binds and connects all of us. Hideo Kojima Death Stranding style. Like, we're all tied together by this one community. We're all different walks of life. You yourself, you've been in and out of it for 2 decades. That's amazing. Me, I've been playing Pokemon since it, was released in the United States, 1999, 1996 style, whatever that was. So 30 years. It's crazy. Yeah, 30 years is what it's gonna be here before long. That's wild to me. So certainly, it wasn't dormant, I would say, but certainly it wasn't as popular. And I don't know what they did, but dude, they're printing literal money right now. Literal money. They're just printing. It's crazy. Dude, scalping is happening 25/7. 25/7. That's how many. They do it so much they add an extra hour to the day. Um, if you don't believe me, go on TikTok, go on YouTube, like just Google Pokemon scalpers, and like you can see like the videos of like people legitimately fighting over ETB decks and packs like at Costco. It's crazy. But yeah, OG Game Boy. I personally started with I think blue, and of course because I was doing blue, I had to have my boy Squirtle. Oh no, wait, maybe I did Bulbasaur. I can never remember. I just know that I did not pick Charizard until my 3rd playthrough. Um, and then of course, we got yellow. It's pretty good. Pokemon Coliseum is good. I challenge you. I think that Pokemon Stadium is the superior Pokemon sort of game, only because Pokemon Stadium 2 it had the best mini games. It had the best animations. Thank you, friend. I appreciate the sub. If you want, you can always follow me. I got all my socials kind of floating up yonder, or even down in the description panels below. I would certainly appreciate it for memes. I stream every weekend, Friday nights, Saturday nights. Certainly, I need to get my life together. I've got a whole bunch of. I found all my cards from forever ago. And since you're talking about them, found my cards from forever ago, and like legit base set. I need to get these babies graded. There's not like a full master collection, as it were, but I've got quite a few, so that's on the agenda. I'll try to make a stream out of it in the near future. Send those off to Beckett. It'll be pretty great. So, all right, let's open up some EVs. I need some cards. Now here we go. Here's it. I know that the crimped packs mean nothing, but like my brain, it sees the little doohickey. It sees that right there, and it thinks, oh yeah, deck is heavy. But sadly, nothing. All right. Ooh, oh, there's something maybe. All right, so we got a Steenie, another Dratini, Penny, very good card for randomness, and then I got an Espeon. Okay, so nothing too crazy. So sad. So sad. Dude, Pokemon Yellow was game changer. The fact that you get a Pikachu actually follow you, only improved upon by the remakes that recently occurred on the Switch, where you can have any Pokemon follow you. Those are pretty good. All right, any good ones? I don't think this one's speaking to me. This one's it right here. Open Sesame. Come on, Rainbow. Nope, no Rainbow. Barbosh. Serena, Steenie. Getting Dragonair and Steenie. Yin Chao, and that's it. So sad. Yeah, I'm probably actually gonna do Beckett, I think, only because, well, Tag. I'm kind of on a toss-up between Tag and Beckett, just because they give you a more detailed report as to like, is it edging, is it centering, is it what causes you to get the grade you're doing. PSA is kind of like the default, but unfortunately, PSA, everybody does PSA and they're not very specific. Although, technically, nowadays, if you really wanted to, you can just go to like a GameStop and then give them your cards, and then they, on your behalf, will get the cards graded. It's actually kind of wild. Super smart for PSA to partner with GameStop. I personally won't be doing that. I'm going to handle it myself, but I know that I've got some cards in there that they're not worth like, you know, first edition. Some cards in there that are not, first edition Charizard and $500,000, but I'm hoping that maybe I can at least have a little bit of clout. All right, let's see what we got. We got something shiny in the back there. Something shiny in the back there. Serena, Joltik. Okay, so this is the Torkoal that everybody is running with the new Flareon EX deck. Um, so, like we were showing you guys earlier, I'm personally going to try out the um, Oricorio fire version, the red Oricorio. It does have 30 less energy, it does do 30 less damage, but you're still being able to discard for 2 energy. So maybe I just like the disruption factor that the Oricorio can provide. All right, let's see what we got. 2 more cards. Brion, not a big deal. And hold your breath, friends. Drum roll, please. My boy! Boy! Yes, Jolteon is the best Pokemon. This is perfect. I summoned him with my pinned comment. Oh, they did him dirty. They did him dirty in this. I mean, certainly Umbreon and Espeon, they also do not have an EX. Vaporeon, I don't think she has an EX, but Jolteon, oh my god, Jolteon, here he is. We got the full art. I got my boy. You just have no idea how excited I am. It makes me so happy. You know what? In fact, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, definitely not doing it with GameStop. Handling it myself. But I do know that it is an option. I don't recommend it, but I do know that it is an option. All right, put some money where my mouth is, right? Something, friends, if you do not have binders, if you do not have display boards and you're playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, you got to get on it. You've got to get on it. Um, I've already got one Jolteon, I need another. Because these, you can actually set these to be public, and what this does is it then will allow you to, can I? Yeah, I gotta edit the back. EV. It'll allow you to earn likes. So even on the days that you do not battle, which that's so silly. Why would you not be battling? Um, bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. There she be. Yeah. Make sure they're set to public. You can set tags, and what these Pokemon will do is they will appear once I save it here in the community social hub, and then you can get likes from total strangers or from your friends. And what that does is it kind of counts towards the 5 a day that you can get. Plus, you might be able to see. I've seen people post these with like the title of like things I want to trade type deal. So it's quite possible to look at. But let me like my friends here. I've been playing lots of Death Stranding, so certainly highly recommend that game. Lots of likes, lots of thumbs ups everywhere. It's kind of great. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Yes. Okay. We've got it. We've got it. Dude, the Game Boy Color TCG from back in the day, I literally had to buy a second copy because I played it so much. It literally died. I loved that game. And the fact that there was like even the really cool like rare cards that you could trade with like the illustrator Japanese guy on it. It was kind of cool. And of course, there's me playing it 24/7, getting in trouble at school because you shouldn't have your Game Boy at school, but I did. I finished all my work, teach. What are you going to tell me? And then I became a teacher, and then, I realized what a terrible student I was. Okay, I got options. I don't have options, but I have options. Do I try and go for another Flareon because he's the card? Do I try and go for a Dragonite because I don't have any Dragonites? Or do I just go for the full art Leafeon because it's a full art card? How many do I have? 383. I started the season with 600. How many is it? It's not bad. 31. Okay. We're going to do two. I'm going to do two pulls. I'm going to do the Flareon first because Flareon is the one that I need. All right. Bottom right. Bam. I got a very expensive Audino. Do the wave. So sad. But I did Wonder Pick. I'm trying to get my dailies done. Sorry. 3 stars. Motherfucking 3 stars. All right. So do I go after? You guys tell me. Let me know in chat. What would be the better pick? Do I go after the Leafeon for 3? Or do I go after the Dragonite for 3? Deliberate. Let me know. I personally, I have my own opinion, but I welcome any sort of encouragement. Dude, yes, Jolteon is best evolution, hands down. It's only spiky and pointy like a porcupine if it doesn't trust you. If it trusts you, its quills will be as soft as any sort of fur that you can pet on any other animal. It is truly the perfect expression of a Pokemon teamwork style. It's great. It's the year of the EV friends. We're doing EV. That's what we're gonna go for. Oh, my man says Dragonite a second too late. So sad. And well, I don't get it anyway. But just because you said it, Sangram, I'm gonna say let's try it as well. Thanks, Goro. Do I have enough stamina to do it? Is it a smart move? No, but let us do it for the content. Watch me get this one. This is the only one that I get. 36, 36. Yeah, 36. All right. So after this, I'm gonna hold off. I get to open up some more wonders tomorrow. It's in the bottom right. I'm gonna pick bottom right and watch. It's gonna be like right here on the left. Watch, you guys. Watch. Oh snap! I got it. Look at you. Look at you. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy, my man, Sangram, I sing. Yes, it's great. It's great. He supported me in my time of need. I only got one. I need 2 for a particular deck, but we're on a good start. I like it. I love it. Wonderful. Yes, indeed. Hopefully I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize, but you know, the joy of reading text. All right, we came here for battles. Oh snap! I've got a pack to pull. That's actually what I gotta do. Do I want to pull another EV Grove? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Open, says me. Yeah, so mainly I stream Pokemon Pocket at the moment. My plans are I've done Monster Hunter in the past. Love that game. Ooh, something happened. Something's happening here. The new update for Monster Hunter just dropped. I might play that a little bit. I've been playing Death Stranding off stream quite a bit. I know that if and when it releases on PC, I'll be doing Death Stranding 2 gameplay. Part of what I want to do, waiting eagerly, I probably should start, is Subnautica 2. That's also one of my favorite games, like of all time. Slurpuff, Eevee, Torracat. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Espeon full art. Hell yes. Hell yes. Espeon full art. Yes. All right. All the housekeeping is done. All packs have been opened. I'm perfectly hyped up. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I got 2 Jolteons. Or 2 EV Evolutions. A Jolteon and an Espeon. I love it. Right. Do I have an Espeon slotted in somewhere? I Could have sworn that I did. No. Maybe I didn't have an Espeon. Well, I can definitely use one now. All right, friends. So let's do this to this. I couldn't tell you nothing about it, unfortunately. I don't think where I live there are any Pokemon centers near me, which is unfortunate. So I'd have to order online like the rest of the universe. All right, let's see. Let's see. Check that out. Thanks from a Wonder Pick. Thanks from a Wonder Pick. Gotta love it. Every day, pick a pack. Don't pick your nose though. All right, daily's done. Got my pack points, ya buddy. Sort of PSA. Now that the initial wave has been complete, I do not recommend utilizing your pack points. Start saving them because, as we know, there's gonna be another drop in about 30 days. So it's crazy how quickly they are just pumping out the packs for this game, which I kind of love. I kind of hate at the same time. I don't know. What are you gonna do? All right. So, name of the game, friends. You're hanging out with a data nerd, whether you realize it or not. We're doing ranked, and it's not just any old flavor. Excuse me, of ranked. It is ranked with a little bit of interestingness. I've got my handy dandy sheet here that is on my dashboard that is always present. It basically shows you my overall win rate for the season, the number of wins that I do, and then what I do on the back end. And then certainly we can kind of take a look at it together is I update this regularly. So after every match, which we need to clear this out because it's going to be a little random, we figure out what our opponent's archetype was, whether I'm winning, losing, and then we track key stats for that matchup so we can kind of conclude at the end of the session. And of course, for our next session, what decks are working, what decks are, stalling out. And that way we can kind of get a good idea as to what it is. At the moment, I only did one for our Shinatic kind of guy, and certainly, well, that's what we're after here. Why is it not working? Decks used, cells not empty, average win-lose rate. Interesting. Maybe it's because I don't have anything more than one. And then we've got some different visualizations that we will investigate here in a little bit, right? But obviously, because we don't have any data, it's very uninteresting. Thank you, sir. I hope I can get at least to 100, maybe 1,000. Slowly, surely, amazingly. It'll be great. All right. Now, the bada bing, bada boom. The challenge of the evening, though, is the fact that I have several decks to run. And I know what I want to run, but we've got to figure out what it's going to be. So if it gets rolled a 1, chat, you guys get about a minute or so to decide. If it rolls a 20, then I get to pick. Otherwise, we are playing whatever it gets rolled onto. And so, bada bing, bada boom. D20, what is it going to be? 19. Do I even have a 19? I don't. Oh my gosh, I need to build another deck. So we'll just rotate it up. We're going Darkrai Giratina. I have to build a 19th deck. Actually, hold on. I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I did not think this through. We'll let 19 be. I'll let me be picked, but I'm gonna do some research here. Let me open up Pokemon Zone, Pokemon TCG, and then we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna pick. I don't actually know. If you guys can recommend any deck that I don't already have, let me know. Best ranked decks, and we'll see if I can build it. Be ideal. Decks in meta. Incineroar Flareon I've built, so I don't have a Sylveon. That would be the deck that I would be running, but I do not have a Sylveon, so dang. Charizard, Savali, Shiinotic Solgaleo I've got, Savali Ricorio I've got, Savali Giratina Darkrai, Buzzwole. Yeah, I've got all like the major decks, and then I did a whole bunch of, like I said, research. So I guess 1920 is just going to be what I get to pick. So sorry, friends. If you have a better idea, let me know. And I want to do my Shiinotic because I know he's consistent. So that's what we're gonna do. Haha, tricks on me. Tricks are for kids. All right, check it out. Going against Lobby. Okay, I am going firsties. All right, so we got Moral. We got Magnemite. I've got Shiinotic in hand, so we can start a searching. And as long as he doesn't red card me, then we'll be great. All right, so we got a Darkrai Giratina. At least that's what I think his deck is. Let us find out. Interesting. See, part of me wants to hit him with Morlo, only because it'll do 30 damage to the Darkrai, but I need to evolve Shiinotic like ASAP, truly. Oh no, poison! Double poison! Oh no! Poison hard! That's sweet, we got double. Double. Consistency is king. Nice, nice, nice. I'm a charging my laser. Okay. Whoa. My microphone. All right, so I need to be smart about this because he's got poison all over the board. Thankfully, I've got both my Shiinotics. I've got nice. So I'm gonna have all the cards that I want in hand. Regular Magnemite, sweet. Now I've got what I need, Magnezone. Boom, goes the dynamite. All right, so now I need to figure out what I can do. So we have to be cautious because that poison right there, I mean, granted, this Shiinotic's done for, so it is what it is, but that poison, it does, because of the two Nihilagos, 30 damage a check-in, both on my turn and my opponent's turn. So that's 60 damage just gone, which is insane in the membrane. So we have to be very cautious. He does have double Nihilago, and I don't think I do have a Sabrina, but the question is he going to attack me? Because he knows Magnezone is a coming for him. Yeah, he is. Here we go. Let us do the goo. Now I have pretty much, he's going to have to either retreat or lose a Darkrai, which there it is. He's going to retreat, and then he's going to attempt to probably put out like a Poiple. Yep, if he has Naganadel, then poor Magnezone here is going to be poisoned himself. There's the second one. He doesn't know that I've got a Cyrus. Oh no, he's gonna ping me. Oh, oh, the fool. I wonder if he'll concede. That's the real question. It's nice, 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 nice. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. It's great. All right, so here's what we do, friends. In case you've never joined us before, we take all that beautiful info down below and we toss it into our data deck here. So obviously that was a nice win, Shiinotic Magnezone. That was 9 turns. I went firsties, and then it was 2 points to his 1, and I dealt a grand total of 220 damage, which is not too crazy, but certainly doable. Darkrai, Giratina, good deck, but slowly, certainly losing favor. And here, friends, is what I'm most excited about, is the fact that we now have our win streaks back. We've got them back in Ultra Ball, in Master Ball. What does that mean? It means we're going to the moon, baby. 10-3 for you, for me. Oh my god, it makes me so... Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. What? And up some more. Nice. All right. All right. We have... I wonder why it's the average of win-lose. Hold on. I gotta make sure. Why is this not working? Oh, it's because it's got to use double brackets. Hold on. If we're doing it live. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, sweet. All right, so that can be hidden. Oh, dang it. Hold on. No, it cannot be hidden. Versus A3A. I have to steal. Oh my god. Flashbang. I have to steal the formula from over here. Hold on. Because it's a nested if. I don't know why that didn't copy. That's so strange. All the way down. There we go. That way then it doesn't count. So right now we've got a 100%. Oh my gosh. Number automatic. All right, so this can be hidden now. And then streak rank. My net is 23 so far in the season, which is kind of nice. Still Ultra Ball rank 1, but however, technically, I no longer need the Great Ball options. Oh my gosh, you guys. I no longer need Great Ball. That makes me so happy. Now, to my understanding, the next season is when they're actually going to make it some way where you can't demote between ranks. I can still demote now, I guess, to Great Ball 4, which I'm hoping I don't. Especially considering that I'm going to be earning streaks. But there you go, friends. Nice. So we've got my most used deck, my opponents so far, there's the consistency, my win rate, the most common version of what goes. Again, we've got one of each. Average number of turns, average number of points that I earn, not to win, but to end a match. Number of points that my opponent earns overall, averaged, and then of course, average damage. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're off to a pretty good start, friends. I like it. I love it. We want more of it. Thanks, Labby. Leave. Okay. I wonder what's going on in the world. Hold on, 2 seconds. Ah, that's why Ryaka and Attica are streaming at the moment, so we ain't gonna get too many viewers up on Twitch. What about my good old YouTubes? How you guys treating this? All right. Thank you for being here, friends. We like it, we love it, we want more of it. In fact, I'm gonna go potty real quick, like. Have returned. Here. There we go. Okay. I wonder why Kofi does that twice. Very strange. Should only do it once. Alrighty. Squall. Alright, I'm leading. Probably big beat me this go around, but oh no. It's kind of interesting to see how the AI does it, you know. Let's heal. Fire phase. Pretty good flips. Pretty good flips, if I do say so myself. It's a little bit better. Hopefully it's not like 2 in the way. All right, what am I doing? I'm doing things. Doing fire thing. And then I'll use the Guzma to get rid of the Leaf Cape here in a hot second. Gotta set up my stream deck a little bit better. Oh, double Leaf Cape, nice. It's gonna be even more sweet because I'm gonna be able to destroy him. Oh no! I should have Leaf Caped. Get out of here, you. No one likes you. Ah, Buzzwole's dead. If only that was a human, that would have been the best way to defeat a human. Just, oh, the greatest. Nice. Sharp points. Little Pikachu. My guy. You good? Right, back to where we were. The D20 has spoken. Deck 14. No sleep Snorlax. Alright, let's see this. Actually, yeah, let's call it that instead. insomnia. The poor guy's not going to be able to sleep. Don't know if this is going to be any good. Probably not. We'll try it out. We got somebody smurfing, level 49 with no emblems. Alright, Skitty. Oh no, Savali Rampardos. My one weakness. Pokeball go! There's Comfy. Red right off the bat. Just to annoy him. Let's see what we got. This deck is probably going to be very slow compared to Type Null. Tails, Tails, Sonic and Tails. No, it's heads. I don't want head. I need. Oh boy, it's not what I wanted. Damn. Do I put a second Comfy down knowing that this one's going to be pinged? Make him discard it. Either has to discard or evolve. He might be able to evolve. Let's see. Does my man have candy? Nope. Discard. Alright, well that takes care of one. Skitty's in danger! Guys, I think I'm probably gonna lose. Surprised I did not get any Snorlax yet. Nothing. Brave buddies. Yeah, as I had mentioned previously, I'm pretty sure this deck is just going to be too slow. There's no draw engine. Speak of the devil. Unfortunately, it's over because he's just gonna destroy Comfy, and you know, it is what it is. So, we're gonna deal with this. Lost my streak. Now I'm curious, is it -7? It is still -7. That is very sad. All right. Fitting. Magnezone, Tapu Koko. All right, so this is another slow deck. I have to lead with Oricorio or Tapu Koko. That's what it is. We'll make it work. We'll see what we got. 1 second. Not a bad choice. It's going to be Buzzwole, like the grass energy, or is it something different? Yeah. I'm in danger. Leaf cable. So we got to be smart about this. I probably should have put electrical cord on the Oricorio instead, but we shall see. It's gonna Ultra Thrusters into Pheromosa. Yep. And then ping ping. Lots of Magneton, my goodness. Like 20, which is a bit sad. But we'll be able to hit him for 90 next go around. He's going to probably swap in Kartana with Celesteela, do the 40. Maybe not. He's going to ping me again. Alright. Whatever you say, my guy. We may be okay. He says. He's gonna put out. Okay, interesting. He'll hit me for 40. And then, unless he's gonna do another Pheromosa, I would hit me for 40, and then I'll have 50 left. Interesting. Oh, he wants to big beat me. I see. Smart, smart. Thanks, my guy. That actually helps. We gotta be smart about this because he's got Buzzwole. Damn. Well then. GG. Absolutely terrible. He's gonna big meet me. I'm gonna die. Thankfully I can put out Oricorio. But he's just gonna swap into freaking Kartana or some bullshit. So sad. Gringo. Magnezone, please. Oh. So he'll swap in, he'll swap out, he'll ping me with probably Kartana. He may just let Celesteela tank something. I need to... Oop, I actually need to change my... I don't even have a Guzma to get rid of Leaf Cape or nothing. It's very sad. I lose no matter what. I lose because he's gonna big beat me. Why? I could have kept Oricorio. I should not. Oh, why did I move? I could have won. I could have done the thing. I would have just had to take out his, Damn. I wish there was an undo button. There's got to be an undo button. 2. Buzzwole for me. Alright, let's see. Am I going first, second, last? Second. Okay. Against some form of water deck, so Primarina most likely. Primarina Greninja. Poplio. He didn't do nothing. Feel bad for the guy. Thanks. That actually helps me quite a bit. Really? Man's gonna do 40 damage off the bat. My favorite Pokemons now? Zapdos, top tier. Zapdos is top tier. Let's see, what else? Jolteon, obviously. I'm a big fan of Ditto, just because little guy can be whatever he wants to be. Let's see, there's that. Those are 3. I mean, Pikachu's kind of up there, but he's also kind of overrated. One of my favorites growing up was Paris, because there's like a specific episode from the very beginning of the like first, second season of Pokemon where there is a girl who basically has a Paris, and I do not want to... I don't want to give him... I'm going to give him a point. But she has a Paris and a Parasect that basically she makes like medicine out of, and so like it was kind of cool to me that like Pokemon could actually do something besides battle. It was a whole thing in my brain. I don't know why, but it was really cool for me. So that's 4, and then I guess the last one I had to pick. Oh god. I don't know. I kind of like them all, but I'd probably Scyther. Probably Scyther, just because the dude is cool. Yeah, Ditto, I mean, obviously Ditto can be anything Ditto wants to be, so it's kind of, like you said, a cheap move, but it's fine. It's gonna hit me for 100, that's lame. Yeah, that episode, I don't know what it was, but I remember watching it and just being like, yeah, this is really cool. Wow. All right, cool. Well, Ultra Thrusters out. Dude, no one knows what happened to the gold silver ball, the GS ball, whatever it's called. No one knows. It's a mystery. Could just be Primarina. He hasn't run anything else yet. Dude's gonna hit me for 100 damage. Oh my god, it's crazy. That's one of the rumors I actually truly do not know, my friend. Maybe. Nobody knows. Oh my god. It's absolutely terrible. I can only use this if I have not. Alright. Alright, Beast Wall. If your opponent hasn't got any points, that is so lame. Alright, can I big beat her into next week without dying? Please, let me do this. Please. Leftovers. Smart, smart. They're going to hit me for 80. With leftovers, it'll be 90. That's what their health will be set to, so I should still be okay to heal. You know, I don't really know. I mean, I don't think it has a specific name. But then again, I could be completely wrong. Alright, sweet, GG. It was just Primarina. The dude was running Primarina only. We're back, baby. Lost a couple, but we're back. Alrighty, went second, 10 rounds. I got 0 points, but that's okay, because I did 200 points of damage, and I still won. Heck yes. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, you would think that, I mean, I know that they did it for the show, but you would think that, like, the Pokeballs would each have, like, oh, this is the leaf one, where for, like, you know, when Professor Oak was handing them out to the kids, other than releasing wild animals in his lab. Who knows? If you've never seen it, let me see if I can find it. The translucent Pokeballs in the manga are literally what I wanted and needed and wanted to have as a kid. Like, I thought like that's what it was that, you know, in the Pokeballs you could actually see into them, and this was like back in the day with the manga. Whoops, nope. So like, it's kind of cool that that's how it is, at least in the original inception of Pokemon, is that you just can just see your Pokemon just chilling, just hanging out inside their Pokeball. So that'd be really cool, but I guess not. I guess not. We're not allowed to have nice things. All right. Check it out, you guys. We're going to do number 2, which is Buzzwole Celesteela again. Interesting. All right. But check it out. 60% win rate so far. I'll take it. That is not bad. That is not a bad win rate at all. Nice. What is up, Nick? Appreciate you, friends. We're doing a bit of an interesting, kind of crazy thing. I mean, obviously ranked, but I'm letting both chat. Nice. Thanks, Link. Both letting chat and a D20, because, you know, Dungeons and Dragons is king, decide the deck that I'm rolling with. But so far, 5 battles in, I've got 60% win rate. Here's hoping. Nice, nice, nice. Appreciate you guys. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hopefully you had better luck than I'm gonna probably have in the near future. We'll see. Okay, okay. Snorlax. I just played a Snorlax deck. It was a little too slow for me, but I'm gonna give it a go. I gotta, in order to be content, I gotta play every deck at least 10 rounds, and then we'll kind of dare to compare them and see how it plays out. I did the same thing for last season, and maybe, just maybe, we might find what actually is quote unquote in the meta. Okay, interesting. Snorlax Dragonite. What? Nick Pocket is really cute and single. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? All right, let's be a dick. Give him a red card right off the bat, you know? Okay. Don't be like me. Don't attach your energies right off the bat, friends. Make sure that you draw all the cards that you can before you see what we got going on. All right. Nothing too crazy. Beast Wall. I'm actually really sad Beast Wall only works if your opponent hasn't gotten any points. Like, what's the point? See what I did there? All right. Kartana, we'll do some Thrash Metal up on Snorlax. Dude can't really do anything. I'm kind of scared the Snorlax is just Ilma ready to go so that he can power up his Dragonair, Dragonite. That's truly what I would be doing, honestly, is that this is literally just the tank. Especially since it heals. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that craziness. Alright, we're good, we're fine. Slowly, surely, amazingly. Do I do Pheromosa? Or do I keep trying to chip away at Snorlax? Yeah, we'll do Pheromosa. Yeah, 60 is not too bad. Dude, I was running, let me see if I can pull it up. I was running my Shiinotic Magnezone deck at the very end of last season. I had like freaking 70% win rate with that thing the last like day and a half. It was great. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold up. A3A. Got all my ranked trackers for each season. Where's it at? Where's it at? Shiinotic Magnezone. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in a hot second. All right. Dude, I really have nothing? Oh my god. Why? Granted, now he's going to be able to start doing lightning energy. This is terrible. I mean, I guess I'll just do Celesteela. Because I can't do nothing. Just chipping away. But yeah, check this out. For if I filter on just Shiinotic Magnezone, look at that. Look at how many win rates that is. I mean, that's my average overall from the entire time. But dude, Shiinotic Magnezone is where it's at. That's one of my favorite decks from last season. So I'm hoping that, there's more green this go around, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's... Nice. That was the most low effort win ever. I'll take it. I'm not going to say no, but like, what? Okay. All right, I'm running Buzzwole. That was like a weird Snorlax Dragonite deck, I assume. But we win! And then obviously I'm tracking for educational purposes, what sort of decks perform best, like what sort of decks kind of work. So we went second, pretty much going second this particular season. It was 7 rounds of very interesting, nothing happening, and I did 120 damage. Right on, buddy. Dudes, you have no idea how excited I am. The fact that we have a win streak back, because my stupid ass cannot win to save my life. Like, I gotta show you this. Hold up. I want you to tell me when I was, from last season, I want you to tell me when I was having no fun. So this is my points over time. Here's where I tried to run Savali Blacephalon. Here's where I tried to run Savali Charizard. And then this, I don't even know what the hell this was, but like, dudes, I could not for the life of me use fire decks last season, so I'm kind of concerned, kind of hesitant that Flareon is the poster child for this season, so we'll find out, man. We'll find out. But yeah, numbers make me happy. The good old autism ADHD inside me. All right, so let's check it out. So For those of you still chilling, hanging out with us, I've got a grand total. Blacephalon, dude, don't even talk to me. That's like the bad word in this house. Seriously, I bricked that deck so hard, so hard. And Savali has been great meta changing, as you can probably tell. Half the decks that I've got either have Shiinotic or Savali in them, right? I mean, obviously we've got the new stuff with like Primarina and Flareon or whatever, but whatever. All right, so I've got 18 decks. Letting good old dice roll do it. If it's a 1, chat, you guys get to decide. If it's a 19 or a 20, well, I get to decide. Let's see, 17. All right. Check it out. What are we rolling with this particular go around? Yes. Much success. Great success. We're rolling with Stoutland Gaiade. All right, cool. Let me check this out. Stoutland Gaiade. Dude, I'm so happy I was able to run and pull a shiny version of him. It's pretty nifty. Yeah, I pulled him earlier this morning, so it was kind of nice. Let's see if I can get the streak going. What about you, Link? You've had any success in your ranked adventures? And if you're not into ranked, maybe you're collecting adventures. I'm a collector first and foremost, to be perfectly honest. I want to catch them all, as they say. But I would not be opposed to winning a few. My goal is Master Ball, as is everyone's, but you can only have so much awesomeness contained in one place. All right, so we've got Stoutland Guide. Interesting. It's taking forever to load. Big Jimbo. Well, with a name like that, you would think it'd be the other way around, right? Oh, that's so sad. Is it a matter of like not having the cards? Is it a matter of just not having like the time? Ah, a watcher. The man likes to watch. All right. We got Ralts, Stoutland. I've got an Ilma in hand, assuming they don't red card me. All right, let's see. Steela with Darkness Energy. I'm assuming it's some form of Guzzlord, which is not ideal. Lillipop. Okay, so the real question is, what if I get candy? Hey kids, you want some candy? If I get candy, what am I going to run? Damn, I got a full bench. The party's getting started. Bada bing, bada boom. And now, perfectly, I'm at 3 cards, so I'm not in danger. I'm going to target for red. Oh, look, it's a little Sylveon. You guys, I know I'm probably late to the party, but I was watching random YouTubes with my daughter, and we found the Poke Earth series. If you have not seen the Poke Earth series on YouTube, 10 out of 10. I want you to stop watching me. Go watch the 20-minute, like, master cut. It's amazing. Truly, it is amazing. Don't actually leave. If you are going to leave, at the very least, go check out my socials over yonder. Like, seriously, that Poke Earth special, like, I've never seen myself or my daughter, like, oh my god, it's so cool, it's so cute. In the Sylveon episode, cinema, absolute cinema. All right, give me candy. Yes. Okay, chat. Do I do Gaiade or do I do Stoutland? That's the question. Part of me says Stoutland until we get Guzz up and running, because that dude, he's only got 1 energy, and Gaiade's main power comes from energy. So I vote Stoutland. You guys let me know. We've got about 30 seconds to decide, so make it quick, make it snappy. I'm personally leaning to this guy simply because Guard Dog's Visions. Heck yes, please. That's my thought. And I'm gonna have to teleport into him with Ralts, which is unfortunate, so we shall do that. But you tell me. I'm either going into Gaiade and putting some pressure on next turn, or we're doing Stoutland. Quick, decide. Link, you're my only hope. Big Jimbo, I need your big advice. And of course, all the others hanging out. The GOAT, maybe you would know how to be the greatest of all time. I trust in you. Kamina style. 22 seconds, my god. Analysis paralysis. The default's going to be Stoutland, you guys. That's what it's going to be. Put the Fear of God into him a little bit. 10 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what it's gonna be. You've let me down for the last time. Starscream style. You failed me for the last time, Starscream. Really sad. Granted, I didn't really pay too much attention to them other than like casually. Really sad that they didn't make that joke in any of the Michael Bay films. 2 for 2. Have all the candy in the world. Really surprised he's not loading up on Darkrai, but Gaiade will be the answer because assuming that he stacks it full of 4 to do Tyrannical Hole, that's 80 plus 70, that's 150, so just barely out of reach. Just barely for Guzzlord. There's got to be some way that I can ping him. But we'll be fine. He's going to take out Stoutland right now. Most likely he'll Celesteela into Guzzlord, take out Stout, which is fine. It's only worth 1 point. Yep. Why didn't he just Celesteela? I don't know why he Ilma. That's weird. Why would he do that? I mean, other than clearing the damage, I guess. That makes sense, actually, now that I've said it out loud. He lays down Ilma. Full fresh. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Interesting. Not a Grindcore! Oh no! Tails, Tails, Sonic and Tails. Tails, Tails, Sonic and Tails. No, I don't want head! Okay. Do I do the same and Ilma and go straight into Gaiade because at least it'll tank one of them? Yes. That's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to Stoutland even though I do not have Energized Blade. This is not ideal, but it's what we got. 130. Yes. Oh. Take that, Guzz. He'll probably Grindcore me if he's not going to do Tyrannical Hole. I would Tyrannical Hole personally, but he's setting himself up for failure. Oh my god, it's bad. What's the worst that he could do? He could ping me with Darkrai, I believe, next round. So I gotta get Gaiade retreated out of there. Alright, Celesteela, sure. He's gonna ping me with Darkrai, and then he's gonna take me out with Darkrai next turn, if he has his way. Do I have... If I can draw a Lily, I might be alright. I've already used up both of my candy, which is a little sad. I need a Herdier in order to get Stoutland back on the scene. Maybe. He's gonna Cyrus me, watch you guys. He's gonna Cyrus me, I just know it. Very sad, very nice. The likelihood of him having a Cyrus in that hand, I mean, the dude's got like 7 cards. It's very high. He's Ilma-ing again, which is okay. He's going to put second. What about second Celesteela? Technically, it's like his 3rd or 4th one. Oh my god, I just Rocky Helmet. He is trolling me, chat. Slowly, surely, amazingly. Okay. Sweet. We've got Lily, so I'm gonna heal my guy. I should have Guzma'd, but I want to make sure that he's well taken care of. Because Sucks so bad. So at most, without any sort of additional cards, my man can do 100 damage with a Darkrai. 20 for the ping, 80 for the dark prism, I believe is what it's called. So as long as I keep my guys topped up above 100, I should be okay. He's putting Guz back on deck with Elder. What? What? I may lose this particular endeavor. We shall see. He's going to build up Guz again. Yeah, dude's got like everything in the kitchen sink. He's got like the full hot fudge sundae. Very strange. Very strange. All right, we are going to we're gonna mess with him a little bit because I'm gonna draw my cards again. But just to throw him a little off kilter, I know he's still gonna get the same amount of cards. I like red a little bit better than Yano, but we'll see. I gotta get rid of that Rocky Helmet. He's gonna just keep paying me with Darkrai, probably try and lead in with Tyrannical Hole. Yeah. My guy. Seriously, my guy. What are you doing? Chat, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, chat. Is there any way I can win? The answer, no. But so if I hit him right now, I can probably maybe take him out with Herdier. We'll see. My man has literally all the supporters. He's going to put out Darkrai. Do you see this bullshit? Do you see it? That's rough. It's rough. I got freaking out-supported is what happened. Dude didn't even have like one copy of every supporter in his deck. He literally had every copy ever in existence. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a fun round. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I had lots of fun. 20 rounds. Wowza. 710 damage, you guys, in that game. 710. Nice. That is amazing. A little sad. Dropping, but we're okay. That's unfortunate, throwing buckets. I was actually very disappointed that, like, I understood that it was Shiny Gaiade. I don't know if they have Shiny Gardevoir. I hope they do. I haven't looked at the full deck list, but I was super sad because in my mind, I'm like, oh, the Shinies, those are the black ones. That's like the black Gaiade and the black Gardevoir. Nope. Only Megas, which we don't have. Very sad for me. Very sad. All right, let's see. Don't be one. Don't be one. Oh my God, chat. It's your turn. You guys get to decide what sort of fun I'm about to have. So I've got 18 decks. So we got Darkrai, Buzzwole. Actually, that's not going to work because Giratina Darkrai is number one, but whatever. Giratina Darkrai, whatever. So you guys get to decide. I got Sylveon, Rampardos, Shiinotic, Solgaleo, my personal favorite Sonic Magna Zone. I think it's gonna have to be 19. 19 where chat gets to decide because that's so sad. Number 1 is, yeah, whatever. I'll mess with that later. I got Incineroar Flareon with a slight change. I got the Lactose Intolerant deck, the little meme deck. Got a nice Decidueye with How, Flareon Oricorio, which is my kind of spin on the Flareon Turtonator. A couple different Primarina decks, one with Greninja, one without, just to see how it runs. A couple different Snorlax decks, just to, again, see how it runs. Pulling these decks from Limitless TCG, Judy, Godzly, freaking Sproggles, everybody. And then, of course, Magnezone, Tapu Koko, Stoutland Guy, like we just played, and then Flareon Turtonator. So of the 18 chat, you guys get to decide. Link says 3. Either somebody's, I know, right? I'm just stealing all the ideas. There's nothing going on up here. Like the little hamster, he died so long ago. So, Link says 3, so either somebody has to agree with him or, make a case for another one. But 3 is Savali Rampardos, the good gold standard of fast and loud, in my opinion. While we're waiting for that, Buckets, I believe in you. Come on, Charlie Buckets, I believe in you. What was I gonna say? Loving it. Might as well take this time to kind of shill for a little bit. I certainly got all my socials up top. TikTok, YouTube is where I kind of post all the cringe moments from stream. And of course, don't forget to drop a follow. But 3 it is. Good old Savali. Savali Rampardos, ya buddy. Let's battle. Let's do it. I had lots of success with this particular deck. I mean, a lot of people did. But, dudes, last season, it was killer. Literally killer. I first remember when Rampardos, well, really all the fossil Pokemon came out. I was like, fossils, you have to evolve. But then, of course, we got rare candy. And then we got the beautiful thing was Garchomp Rampardos. Dude, that particular deck was just like, ooh, error. That particular deck was like music to my ears. And then now we've got a little bit more consistent, a little bit more interesting with our Type Null Savali. It'll be kind of nice. Let us, with some bacon and tomato, let us see what we can do. I have no skull fossils in hand. I'm hoping maybe Professor can get me going. Nice. Congrats, Link. I'm a pleb. I have not yet reached Master Ball, mainly because between work, wife, kid, blah, blah, blah. I really only play during stream, and that only happens on Fridays and Saturdays late at night when my brain is even worse off than it's normally is. So kudos to you. I'm hoping because of the cheese mechanic now, the fact that ooh, see, I don't have a skull fossil. Damn, candy is of no use to me. I'm hoping because of the cheese mechanic with the ranked heads, I can now actually achieve. Still, yeah, Garchomp Rampardos, brilliant. Oh no, he's evolving into Incineroar. I'm in danger. It's gonna burn me. I have to evolve. Gotta use that Gladion. I'm in danger. Thanks, my guy. That actually kind of sucks, but I'll take it. Nice. Skull. Rampardos, Geo. I don't have... Oh, well, no, I can still use Geo, because that'll at least be something. And then he's going to burn me. I'm going to be so sad. Burn Destiny damage. I was shook. We're okay. We're evolving. No big deal. Alright, so Skull's right there. We're gonna do Geo. Giovanni. Savali. I appreciate you, Link. Alright, so that's 120, so he'll have 20 left. Oh, 30? What? I played Geo. That doesn't make sense. Oh, because, never mind. Totally makes sense. I'm a dunce. It does 100 base. It just did 110. My brain is still thinking Magnezone from last time. Dude, the force is weak with this one. Me, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Big yikes. Took me out with a howl. Thankfully, he wasted it on 1-point Pokemon. But let's see. Maybe I can get a candy. Maybe I can end this. If not, I've got Cranidos, which it still does fitty. Still does fitty. All right, so Gladion. I know it's a waste, but I need something, which is the type null. I'll play Sabrina next turn. It'll be kind of nice. See, there's a big brain moves on up in here. Cranidos. Nice. A 2 for me. Man's got a Torracat ready to go. He's desperate. He's searching. Pokemon communication. Missed opportunity, in my opinion, to call that Bill's PC. Completely missed opportunity. If you agree with me, let me know in chat. Needed to have been Bill's PC. Heads. Not that it matters, I'm not evolved right now, but still. Sylveon. About to ruin this man's whole day. Nice, nice, nice. Does he have an answer of any kind? Or is he just gonna do the honorable thing and fall upon his sword? Commit Sudoku! Do it. I mean, I would if I was in his spot. I don't think, unless he has... The dude doesn't really have any win condition unless, yeah, he's got nothing else. So, GG, in my opinion. Oh no, you hit my Rampardos! Oh no! Yeah, totally busted. But in a good way. They are consistently busted, if that makes any sense. Certainly, if there was like, and there's my candy, if there was any way to make this deck more consistent by adding in like the same mechanic as like, words are escaping me, Shinotic, then yeah, it'd be great. However, all we've got is this, which I will gladly take. Does this give him a 0.2? I've only got to draw once before, but it's all good. Incineroar! Incineroar EX went second. Haween, 3-2, 460 points. No, 460 damage. Well, I screwed that up way much. And then 10 points for me. Not bad, not bad. 745, baby. Thanks. Nice, nice. Congrats. What were you playing, if you don't mind? All right. So 19 chat gets to decide, 20 I get to decide, and of course, otherwise the dice does. 13, 13, 13. Lucky number 13. It is interesting. Snorlax Arceus stole this from the interwebs. Ah, Rampardo Savali. Yes, yes, yes. Makes sense. I've got to use context clues. They're not so obvious to me, unfortunately. I've got the social skills of a wombat. It's pretty great. All right, what are we playing? What are we playing? It appears to be a steel deck of some kind. Yeah, steel. The question of the moment is, do I? Yeah, I got an Ilma in hand, so we're going to tank with this guy for now. We'll Ilma him out. But looks like Shiinotic Solgaleo. Which is still a pretty good card. I'm actually very sad that Lunala did not make it in the meta as strong as some would have hoped. I actually like her design a little bit better, especially when Necromza comes on in and does his thing. Nice. Well, congrats, Link. We'll do Rocky here. Come on, give me a Arceus or a Carnivine, or yeah, there we go. Yeah, boy. All right. This is going to be a waiting game. This is going to be a very slow, deliberate sort of thing. So if I can get Carnivine, I'll lay it down. If I can get a second Snorlax, I don't know if I should lay that down. I think I'm just going to power up Arceus. But Snorlax is going to be my big boy. He's going to be my tank. And then if I can, deal with Heatran, that'd be kind of cool, because Mage and Red Strike, it only does 80, but I don't know if there's going to be any way to get damage on it before Solgaleo comes out. So I would like maybe a second Arceus, but let's find out. Yeah. What about second breakfast? Okay, he's got double Cosmog now, so he's stacked. He's ready to go. The only things he needs is another Shiinotic and, of course, the candy for his Solgaleo that he totally just got in his hand. If he didn't have it before, he definitely has it now. Big yikes. I'm in danger. Solgaleo, remind me, I think it's 180? Shit. Okay, so if that's the case, 70 plus 60, at most Arceus does 130. Big yikes, big yikes, big yikes. Okay, we'll be okay. Shaman, ooh. There's a card worth writing home about, actually. Do I play her for the 10? I don't think so, because I need soakers. I need another Snorlax or another Arceus down is what I need. I need tanks. 2-star Solgaleo. Does he have the other candy? Yes, he does. Oh no, you guys! Snorlax. Snorlax is a very slow deck. Yeah, there's just it's too. There needs to be something. Like the fact that Berry does not interact with this version of Snorlax. I loved the Berry Greninja Giratina. Like, I loved that particular deck. It was super fun. It was, mostly consistent. Mostly. But just, dude, I don't know. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, it was pretty good. He's gonna Rising Road right now. So we're gonna have to just give him 1 point with the Heatran. I should have attached Leda. Oh hey, I am totally not updating my decks. Big yikes. Sorry, friends. I use them too on my second monitor to figure out what I have left in my deck. It's card counting at its finest. Could get another Arceus. Yeah. Very sad. There's not a whole lot going on here. Don't forget to hydrate, friends. I know I am. It's the only thing that lets you think. You get all the brain juices flowing. They need to be liquid. See, he wants to take out Heatran. I'm baiting him into doing it. But then I've got Arceus just ready to go. And if I can manage a stack attack it with Snorlax here. Okay, big brain, big brain. Do I keep Heatran and retreat into Snorlax and then Ilma that Snorlax? Because this one doesn't have any energy left, or energy on it rather. And I've got both of them in hand. So here's my thought process. I can retreat into Snorlax, let it take a hit, use Ilma, and then be able to hit with Heatran, because he'll probably put out Solgaleo at that point, and then do Arceus. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. You guys let me know. What do you think? I got 20 seconds to do it. Retreat, tank, Ilma, lay it back down, hit with Heatran, Arceus will take out the Solgaleo. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it. All right. I don't know about 199. Definitely one, at least. Get ready to clip whatever bullshit is about to happen, because it's either going to be really great, it's going to be fucking terrible. Oh. No. Oh my god! 120! Alright, do I take the risk? And do I take the risk and like think that maybe he doesn't have like a Red or a Giovanni to take out Snorlax, or do I do what I was originally planning? I'm thinking... Damn. I'm thinking Lincoln, yeah. Just gonna do what I originally planned. Don't change it up. That's what causes you to fail in life. And then now we can start charging up the big boy here. All right. 10 out of 10 would try again. Man's got all the cards. How many is his hand? That's still just 7. It looks bigger than it is. That's what she said. Alright. He knows. Hit me. Arceus. We'll do Mars just to make him be thrown off balance. He's only got 2 now. We'll do this here. Shaman's not active. Do I lay down another Snorlax, or do I wait for... Whoops, nope, cancel. I told you. Or do I wait? 6 cards, that's a 16% chance to draw whatever I want. Yeah, I know. He'll ping me. I'm going to have to retreat to Arceus. He's probably got some bullshit. Trust me, I know. There's very little way I am winning this particular matchup. Oh shit, I've got to put Snorlax down to do 130. Otherwise, it just does 110. Fudge. Whatever. He'll bring Solgaleo out, hit me here. I'll heal for 10 oh, fuck me. Probably. See, I need the sound of reason. That is chat. A luz. Apaga la luz. Which means turn off the lights. Dude, that was rough. So far, let's investigate. That was a fun one though. So sad. 38. Did not require anything. Yeah, very devastated. Very sad. Single tier. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Not terrible, not great. 55.6% win rate overall. My last 5 matches was 60. I've done 9 matches so far, so not bad. Not bad at all. Hold on. What the heck? There we go. 28 days. Whew, I was like, there's only 8 days left in the season. No, we just started. Okay. So here's what we got so far, friends. In terms of raw data. Nope, I've not been doing this, which not that much matters. I ain't going nowhere. Right? Still an Ultra Ball 1. Haven't really got too much craziness. I have net 28 points since the start, which does not sound great. But again, I'm not doing it the same way that I did my last 2 seasons where I was sticking with a particular deck for 10 in a row, see how it performs. Here, now that I've got the systems kind of set up, I now have a pretty decent, let me minimize these, hold on. I now have a pretty decent handle on what the data can tell us. So obviously sample size, very, very tiny. So not accurate in my opinion. However, front runners, Buzzwole, Shinotic, Magnezone, and of course everybody's favorite Sylveon Rampardos. Yeah, we'll see. Average of turn order. The turn order data is bad as well? Really? That's so sad. I gotta go steal that. Hold on 2 seconds. 2 seconds. A3A. Gotta steal the formula. Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the formuoli. Copy. You would think that, like, when you copy a Google sheet, it steals it all. But whatever. Turn order. Hide. Go back to the pivot table. There we go. Okay. So, for the data nerds in the audience, myself included, hopefully not everybody's running away from the hills. This is bullshit, man. School's over. It's summer. All right, so I'm tracking the net points of rank up or down, in addition to like the overall percentage of, how basically big of a deck, or big of an impact a particular deck has on my rank thus far. And then these 3-4 particular things, it's a little misleading. Chat has had questions about it in the past. These are not average damage, turns, points, whatever, for any time that I win. It's just basically overall to end the match. So we can kind of get a feel for how, how slow is a deck, how aggressive is it. And so like we can see right now, that Stoutland Gaiade deck, dude, averaged was 710 in that one match. We'll play some more of it later, but dude, that is wild how much damage I did in that particular match. I've seen more, but only like when you're stacking energy on, Celebi EX with Superior and some bullshit coin flips. But Sylveon Rampardos, as we know, very aggressive, very strong deck, 460 damage. Pretty nifty. I actually do not need decimals here. Well, maybe 1 decimal because it's an average. Average number of turns. Again, this is average number of turns to end the match. Stoutland Gaiade in that particular instance went 20 rounds. Freaking Muhammad Ali. And then, of course, points that I earn, points that my opponents earn, and then what I'm curious of between 1 and first and second, what is the likelihood of, going first or second, which again doesn't really matter because it's a coin flip. What is actually interesting is this particular guy. I'm gonna have to format it because it seems to be all foobar. Damn. But this particular pivot table, when I fix it, is actually going to track the win rate, lose percentage of if I go first or second to see if a particular deck does better or worse going first versus going second. So we'll kind of see that. And of course, then comparing that to opponents, if they go first or second, do they win? Do they lose? That sort of thing. So I'm gonna have to fix those because, as you can see, it didn't copy all the formulas. I'm actually quite a little butthurt about that. I thought Google Sheets, you failed me for the last time. Ads. We got ads, you guys. I'm gonna take a bit of intermission myself. I'm gonna go take my dog out. He's kind of currently whining. I'm not gonna leave you hanging though. I'll be right back. We're gonna do some solo battles. It'll be great. BRB for you, for me. I walk away for a couple minutes, come back, Darkrai has failed? What? What? Sylveon, of course. Absolutely terrible, but nothing is wasted. We get some progress. That's all that matters in life, friends, is progress. Right, back to the beginning. Back to where we're interested in. What am I doing? All right. Versus. How's your evening, friends? Hopefully good. Are you doing well? Perchance you are even succeeding in a way? Oh my gosh, who would have thunk it? Nice, 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 nice. Let us, with some bacon and tomato, let us see. All right, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready, coach. Put me in, coach. If it's 19, you guys pick. If it's 20, nobody picks. All right, what is 17? Lucky number 17. Good old, hey, Stoutland Guide again. My boy. Let us see. I wonder if I can get wonder if I can get lucky again. Ooh, 147. Damn, you are an hour, just an hour ahead. I'm on that good old West Coast time. Nice, nice, nice. Right on, dude. So wait, is that your second one on the alt account? I know that those are the words you typed out, but like help me to understand. So did you pull 2 immersive EVs on the same account, or did you pull just your second EV on your like alternate account? Like, you have to remember, small brain, empty thoughts. Because like the way that my brain reads it is like you now have, yeah, same about the second time. That's exactly what I thought. That's pretty cool. A little sad for you, truly, like percentages wise, rarity wise, especially since you can't even trade the damn thing. At the most you can do it is obviously brag about it, but trade it in for that special shop token, which I think is some bullshit. They need to let us start trading star cards at the very minimum, but they probably won't until like version 1 point whatever, version 2 even of this game in a year. I highly doubt that we got this going on. Okay, so we got Tapu Lele Grengar. I'm in danger. Mess with him just a bit. Probably mess with myself as well, unfortunately, but I do not have full bench, full bench. Damn, yeah, I have not received a God Pack, and I've been playing since October. I do not have that many cards, Jimbo. You are literally the big of the Jimbos that I have seen. But certainly, that's impressive. Sad, but impressive, statistically speaking, because at that point, 1,500 cards, divide that by 5, however many packs you've got, like that's wild. Oh no, Curlia. Give me something good. Andy and a Herdier, heck yes. We're in the money, boys. I think the game hates me. I hope not. I hope not. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, statistically speaking, it's literally a percentage of a percentage in order to get a God Pack. So, like, I understand the mechanics behind it, and obviously there's enough human beings playing this game that, yeah, there's gonna be maybe 100 that get it, because they're pulling X amount of packs, Y amount of times over the course of Z time. So, like, yeah, it makes sense mathematically in my mind. But, like, it just doesn't feel right. Yeah, I've never pulled one, so kudos to you, my friend. We're going hard. All right, how much does this thing even do? 100 damage? Big yikes, big yikes. I'm 10 away, so if he has a... red or a Geo or anything, poor guy 8 is donezo. He's donezo anyway. But maybe I can get a Herdier out there, or a Stoutland rather. Tapu Lele. Alright, shoot your shot. Oh damn, it's weak! I didn't even process or think that. Fighting types are weak. Big yikes, big yikes, big yikes. Dunzo, chat. Dunzo. Why did I attach to Stoutland? Why is there not an undo button in this game yet? Why? For idiots like me. Ugh. Well, we're just going to retreat into Doggo for his Guard Dog Visage, which will stack the deck in Gaiade's sort of favor. I hope. I'm going to lose, you guys. This is so sad. It's times like these we must take a moment and reflect on the mortality of life and the meaningless of it all. Yes, truly. Okay, enough of that. Oh, absolutely Tarib. See ya. Oh, dude, I can't play Professor's Research. What? No shot. Alright, well. GG. That was lame. Lame! 31. That Gengar deck, especially, I've seen it paired with Banette. Literally the worst. Literally cancer. It's a good deck. 20, I get to pick. Well, you know what I'm picking. Good old trusty Mr. Reliable, Shinotic Magnezone. Watch me completely whiff it now, after talking it up so much. Hey, what's up, Steve? No, that's actually a lie. Your name is not Steve. You're just simply pulling a Steve. I see. I see what you did there. Howdy. What is your true name, Rumpelstiltskin? Tell me. Moral. Tapu Koko. So we got two Magnezone decks going head to head. Give me them cards. Give me them cards. Shinotic, Magnezone. That does not help me as much as I would like it to. Alright, good to know. Steve is pulling a Steve. Makes perfect sense. 10 out of 10 username. Big yikes. He's gonna attach. I'm gonna lose before I even get going, you guys. This is terrible. Ooh, hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi status. Hello there. Nice, nice, nice. I can start charging. I'm charging my laser. And then hopefully I can send Tapu Koko to bed. Oh, double. What about second to breakfast? Okay, okay. No, not a repel. Oh, my Shinotic. Poor guy. That's okay. That just means that he has no answer to my Oricorio, and we can just ping, 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 ping. Unless he has a Sabrina or another repel. Which, that was Atrocious, unheard of, unspeakable. How dare you? Okay. Not a whole lot going on. I mean, I've seen Coco in 18 trainers. It can work if you don't run up against an Oricorio. They are, Steve. This is a ranked, in fact. I'm such a baller that I have such an ego that I think I can actually win a ranked match and become the upper echelon tier so I can look down upon all the plebs of the universe. Yeah, totally. Bot battles are fun, though. They teach you the game, so no worries there, Steve. They are very fun, but you don't get the sort of, I guess, randomness that the online battles can provide, which I personally find very entertaining. Healing. My man is wasting all his potions, but okay. There's a Shiinotic that I no longer owe. Very sad. I'm going to attach here, which I know makes no sense, but it's for future proofing. Nice. See, future proofing. Dude was literally just running Tapu Koko 18 trainers. That is wild. I didn't think that it was a thing. It's like one of those like rare unicorn Loch Ness monsters. A cryptid. I've seen it. I've heard about it in passing. Dark whispers. But I'll take it. Hey, a win is a win. 741. I'm 1 point away. Okay. 50% win rate over the last 10 matches. It could be worse. Could be better. At least we haven't dropped down into the sea of despair. But it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Not bad. My opponents are getting more points, hence the losing. Okay, Shiinotic Magnezone, still MVP for me. Still my guy. No, dude, I've been playing since October. Since, like, literally I got the notification on my phone that it, like, auto-installed, because I signed up for the auto-install. Because, like, I found out about it, you know, prior to, and literally have been logging into this game, playing it since. It's actually kind of a problem. It's actually kind of a problem. Somebody save me and my suffering. Oh, nice. I did not play the beta. I was not that lucky. I signed up to be in it, but I was not the chosen one. So right on. 16. Savali Ina Hapulele. All right, so this is going to be an interesting sort of run. Let me analyze the deck here. Hold up. Okay, so Savali Tapu Lele. See, that's the sad part, is like, because I've been playing this nonstop, my brain is like, oh yeah, go out, go buy cards, go find some. And like, I've been able to find some cards that I've had from forever ago. It's kind of funny, I actually just got Milkery out of a pack that I pulled forever and a half ago, and like that's the set that just dropped. So but the piece de resistance that I was able to find, if I can entertain myself for a moment. I keep bringing this out like every stream as if it's like some amazing thing, but it's really not. Dude, I want to get into TCG, but like I ain't got the money. I don't want to fight people in Costco. It's a whole thing. But I do want to get some of these bad boys graded from like the OG days. I don't have like no fancy $1 million Charizard, but you know, first edition Machamp that's worth, you know, a little bit. I don't have every single card, but I've got quite a few. I think I stopped collecting Yeah, you can start to tell the binder gets a little empty. You can start to tell. I got like my first edition Sabrina's Gengar from the Gym Later set, so it's pretty great. It's pretty great. And then if you really want to see some travesty, check this out. Right? This is what I guess 8, 10-year-old me thought was like appropriate for the time. Pokemon. It's the fucking original Digimon TCG, not the new one, not like the decent one. This is like the old terrible ass that came with like the PS1 game. Oh, dude. So many times. So much fun playing this. And it's in a friggin' Pokemon, which is really sad too, because I have a black one that is just like empty and filled with, I guess, like stickers from Pokemon Snap. If you guys ever played that game way back in the day, when you could like print that shit out at like Blockbuster and GameStop, that was the greatest. That was the greatest. Ah, so long ago in a galaxy far, far away. So, long story short, I gotta figure out like maybe a stream one weekend instead of playing Pocket. Maybe when I finally actually do hit Master Ball, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's price out. How much does a first edition Ladybug from the Neo set? What does it run me? We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Steve. All right, where was I? I was about to do Tapu Lele. Okay, so I've only got single Giratina, single Tapu. Type Null is front runner, so that's what we're gonna do. Tapu Lele. All right, cool. Type Null and Savali in hand with a Cyrus with a Gladion. Yes. All right, we gotta try hard. I see the fire energy. We got some sort of Flareon bullshit. Okay, Tina, nice. Tina can charge. Savali has 110. Savali has 110. Which, should I Giants Cape him, or should I Giants Cape Tina? I will decide next round. For now, we're just going to charge. I'm a charging my laser. Fascinating. All right, is this going to be Flareon Turtonator? Is this going to be Flareon Incineroar? Is this going to be Flareon and the Jets? Like, what are we looking at here, you guys think? What are we looking at? I know a supporter card can be used, but I don't want to use one. Heads! That's a lot of damage. But it's just gonna evolve. You know, it is what it is. Pokeball go! Double EV. It's actually really awesome that we're able to run 4 now. I don't really foresee that many decks actually running 4. I know that there's like the Sylveon EX regular Sylveon deck, but other than that, EEVEE EX is just kind of irrelevant in my opinion. Sylveon very strong, but not the silver bullet that everyone thought it would be. Ugh. Okay. All right, let's really mess with him. My dude had 8 cards. That is wild. Oop, that's not a good sound. Yeah, I really do want to get into the TCG, but like, I ain't got time for that. Truly. See what's gonna happen. I can already foresee it. He's gonna evolve into Flareon EX. He's gonna combust. He's gonna hit me for 130, and Savali is going bye bye. That is the series of events that I am foretelling right now. Immersive. All right, so he's got all his EVs on the board. The question is, does he have a Flareon? Which there it is. Freaking called it. Clip that shit. Absolutely terrible. What can I do? I can do very little. Yeah. Do I Sabrina to buy a turn? He's just gonna... Okay, he can only combust once. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Absolutely lame. I wonder what card he's gonna send out next. Good news. He will hit me for sure, but then I will take out his Flareon. So he has to do something. I do have a Cyrus, so there is still... What? I am confuzzled. Why does he have... I mean, other than letting it burn... Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, what? Ah. That was like some 700 IQ play move. I was flabbergasted, you guys. Flabbergasted. Thankfully, Cyrus. I was taken aback by what the hell just was happening. All right, cool. Barely won by the skin of my teeth. Barely won. I will take it. Haven't gone on any crazy win streaks yet, but that's a-okay. I'm up to 754 points, approximately 111 matches to win. No craziness. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a long month. 111 matches to get to Master Ball, and that's wins. That's wins. Big yikes. That's assuming... Hey, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. That's assuming that I can actually get my life together. That was strange. It was Flareon EX with a Leafeon. I mean, I understand why he had it. It was either going to be cannon fodder. If it dies, you can still drop the energy for Flareon to combust upon. It's an EX, though, so, like, I don't understand. But then he also used the ability to be able to do 70, so, like, cool, I guess. He had to use Dawn for it, but I don't know, man. That was a little wild. I was shook. All right, not bad. 58. Nice. I gotta do emotes, you guys. It's very sad. I'm super jelly. Where you guys, where are all your amazing Pokemon emotes from? What creator? That way I can go and fight them in an alley and steal them from them, Bruce Wayne style. Yes, so each season, bada bing, bada boom. I can't refresh for another hour. So each season, the very first season started with set A3b, or not 2B. What is the question? No, anyways, so season A3b was started on, what is it, March 28th was the very first season, and then we've had basically a new set and a new ranked season each particular one. We are currently in season A3b, just started, I guess, yesterday night at like 11 p.m. West Coast time in the US. So I'm hopeful. I unlike several people who have no lifed it up, I have not yet reached the Master Ball rank, which is, you know, the goal. Um, but I'm working there slowly. Life has gotten in the way. I play the game to play the game. I don't play the game to like be crazy about it. But like the very first one, I got to Great Ball rank 3, 50% win rate. Not great, not terrible, right? Oops, maybe. Then the second one, Ultra Ball rank 2, a little bit better. Win rate, still about 53%. That seems to be, you know, sort of the average, as it were. And then last season, 56, learning the game a little bit better, over 1,000 points. It was kind of nice. Dude, yeah, I don't know how, I mean, I get it, but like, dude, he is no lifing it up. The man has no time for laundry, no time for nothing. He just goes in shirtless, oiled up, ready to go. It's kind of insane. Uh, I have been like, so I have been playing a lot of Death Stranding, like off stream, just on my own time, simply because getting ready for the second one, casually ignoring the fact that I do not own a PS5, so I have to wait for the PC release, which I'm hoping is going to be sooner rather than later anyway, because, you know, Director's Cut, Complete Edition, Ultimate Edition, whatever you want to call it, like Horizon Zero Dawn, Complete Edition was pretty great. Death Stranding, Director's Cut, pretty great, so I will be patient, but dude, Hideo Kojima, top tier craziness. You either love him or you hate him, and if I was alone in a room with that man, I would ask him questions. Let's just put it that way. I would ask him so many questions. Phantom Pain was pretty good too. All right, what do we got? Deck 14. 14! Insomnia Snorlax. Oh no, it's another Snorlax deck. Why? I'm gonna lose my stream. All right. Insomnia Snorlax. Okay. All right, so the main shtick for this is that, wow, right off the bat, we've got Comfy, we've got Snorlax, we've got, you know, energy for days, that whole thing. It's going to be great. So this Comfy's going to take our hits for us while we charge up our Snorlax. We got Savali Rampardos, it looks like. That's my best guess. Savali Rampardos. Okay. We will do casually this. And even more casually, we will do this. Double, alright. That's all she wrote for now. So we're going to start stack attacking energy onto Snorlax here. The dude with leftovers now heals 30 a turn, which is pretty great. Not that that's going to much matter if he can freaking destroy me with Rampardos, but hey, let's find out. Right? I am running some random Delicatties to help stack energy, but I don't know if this version or the version I've seen with Lunala is better. I actually do not know. I'm going to say this one, but we'll find out. Professor Skitty. Nice, nice, nice. Get your shit out of here. So, this Comfy's gonna die. I'll put out Snorlax here. He'll probably get a hit on him. I'll use Ilma. And then it's just a matter of stacking energy as best we can. Yep. We're fine. We're good. We're golden. Speaking of golden, I'm ready to take a nap. He says casually at 1:15 in the morning. Skitty. Skitty kitty. Does the man have a Rampardos? And if he does, is he going to use it? Oh, no, research. Interesting. Okay, okay. Kaioken times 10. Let's see what we got going on. Brave buddies. Yeah. Do I put out the Skitty? Or do I put out my guy? Because he's gonna get hit. Damn. Okay. If I put out Snorlax, then I'm in danger. If I put out Skitty, it does give him a point, but I can then stack Snorlax. I don't know. What do you guys think? Snorlax or Skitty? Those are the choices. I'm not ready to attack yet, which is very sad. If I had one more energy on Snorlax, it'd be great. But either way, if I put Skitty out there, it's donezo, it's dead. If I put Snorlax out there, assuming he has Rampardos, then I might be in danger that way. I can definitely take out Savali, no pressure. Yeah, exactly. I don't know either. That's why I'm asking. I need the group think. My original sort of thing says do Skitty. Sure, I lose a point, and then it's, you know, sudden death on his end, but then I can Snorlax, and then with Comfy. Alright, Steve says Snorlax, and I got 10 seconds, so that's what we're doing. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck me. I did not attach energy. GG. Oh my god. Bye, you guys. Big yikes, big yikes. Why do people put me in charge and make me responsible, even for my own self? I could be attacking. I could be attacking. Scream. Pretty much. I'm not going to waste any more time. Snorlax is not... If I had attached energy, I would have won at least that exchange. Probably not won the whole battle, but I would have won the exchange. Oh my god, you guys. Absolutely terrible. Fucking don't give me a cran, it's too sharp. Seriously. Steve. Link, I have disappointed you. I hope at least the content is good. Taken up by Big G 206. How was your night, honey? Oh, you know, it was great. This guy named Big G just totally bent me over the table. Yeah, he had Rampardos in his pocket. The question is if he had candy. For sure. But, dude, I hate it when I do that. That is, if you frequent the channel, I'm sure you can ask some of my followers, or you can even ask the people who follow me on, you know, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. This is a very common occurrence where I will, you know, overthink a situation, and then by the time that I figured out either what I want to do, time runs out, and then heaven forbid the energy doesn't get attached, or I don't get to attack, or worse yet, I just am like researching in my own brain, going through the filing cabinet up there of like, what would the optimal ideal attack be? Oh, look, my turn has ended. They're already attacking me. I've lost. Great. Yeah, wonderful. So, oh my god. All right. 11. What's the deck? Primarina. It's the first one. All right, so this one is Primarina and Friends, which really is just Primarina with Pumayuku. So really, this is just Primarina by herself. So, let us see. See, that's the sad part, Steve, is I'm not fighting bots. I'm fighting real life humans who are sitting there scratching their heads wondering, wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. Oh, okay, we're good. The beautiful thing about it is that, like life, you can try again. There is no lasting consequence. We're fine. It's a video game. We're having fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun, chat. Can you tell? Fine. Oh, baller. We got a whale. Man's got his Osrola of death. But darkness. Kingdom Hearts is the path to darkness. Right. Pyukamuki. Double Poplio. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. I'm assuming this is some form of Guzzlord. But let us find out. Do I Mars him off the bat? Or do I wait? See, I'm always like red card and Mars at the very beginning, very first turn. I'm always torn on. Obviously, Mars works better when they have points, but we're just going to skip it for now. Skip. Skip, skip, skip. There we go. Lock this all back down. I really should be paying attention to what my opponent is doing, but I'm over here messing around with this. Okay, guns. Yeah. And I think that has to do with the fire decks that are out there because Flareon is like the thing right now. The hot item. You see what I did there? So I can definitely see why people would be less inclined to run a grass deck. However, I'm not certain why Guz, of all people, is kind of like the one. Neo style. Hit me! Stop trying to hit me and hit me! But, you know, time will tell. I'm actually super excited about the How card, because Incineroar EX, Decidueye, that's top tier what I think is going to be great. Oh, damn! Serious baller. The dude's got a Pokegold hard set, and he's got an Islago. Alright, do not attack with Pyukamuki. There's How. Yeah, we're gonna put him to sleep. And then, yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna chill. I'm not gonna attack. I want him to hit me. I want him to hit me. He'll probably sell a Stila if he's smart, or just do nothing. If he's really smart, he'll just chill. The Simomni deck. What is that? Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. You're gonna have to explain to me like I'm a 4-year-old. Yeah. PCL. Fair. I'm in danger. Can't even Cyrus him anymore. That's okay. That's alright. Ooh, damn, that was almost bad. Simon, Giratina, Greninja, or Choreo. Okay, yeah, I played that. I don't know if I had the Pyukumuku in it, but dude, Greninja, or Choreo, Giratina, that was a fun deck. That was like 2 seasons ago, I think. That was a fun deck. Melodious healing. We'll do some sprinkle of the water. I'm not gonna Mars him yet. Pyukamuka. What a fun name. Really? I mean, yeah. I can foresee it. I'll have to look up the deck list. Has it changed at all with the new cards, I wonder? I would like to think so, but it was pretty strong already as is. And the dude's got Lair on his freaking Professor Oaks. My gosh. I wish I was this big dick energy, but I am not. Son of a biscuit. He's gonna poison me, and that's how he's gonna take me out? So he avoids the innards out? Smart. Really smart, yeah. That was a big brain play on his behalf. Do I Mars him at this point? Yeah, I mean, he has everything. I need cards. I need the cards. I don't think I have anything left. Another Pyukamuka, maybe. Yes, the Sylveon EX Renja Giratina I have seen. That makes sense, though. Swapping it out for the most relevant meta cards. Yes. We shall stack attacka. He'll hit me, I'll hit him, we'll laugh, it'll be fine. I can imagine with Sylveon, you've got 2 professors and I'm assuming 2 Sylveons. So you could theoretically draw 8 in a single turn if you have the right hand for it. Which is just fucking bonkers to me. Oh my god. Absolutely horrible that it is 2 retreat. Oh my god. Okay. $110. Yeah, I don't really have much else in the way of things to do. I don't have high hopes for this particular matchup, but we shall see. Sprinkle water on the guy, take him out, get a point. I like it. But if I remember correctly, damn, even the Brion needs 3 energy, or not the Brion, the other Primarine EX needs 3 energy in order to do its full attack, so not great, not great, not great. Oh, damn. Second Guzzlord. See, the Guzzlord I cannot take seriously because if you know, you know. It reminds me of boob guns from the Me freaking anime music video. Yes. Here we go. Nice. Got How, I've got Cyrus. That's only for Celesteela, so that's not really going to help me. And this only does 100 damage, 130. So my man's got to be stupid and try and hit Pyukamuku. Unless he like Cyrus is my ass, which is entirely possible. Or not Cyrus, Sabrina. entirely possible. All right, let's think this through. Oh, look at that. Right on cue. Right on cue. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Oh my god. That's me for 120. And at best, I can heal up to, damn, only 160. Absolute dog water. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything because I would Cyrus him, but the only Pokemon that has Cyrus is Celesteela, and Celesteela is not going to do anything because he can just put the Guzz back out. Damn. And then even if I do Primarina and he does Tyrannical Hole, it's not looking great. That sucks. Well, here we go. Let's do something. Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks, my guy. Yeah, I can't do anything. 130 it is. Then he'll swap out other Guzz. I might still be able to win. Maybe? Because I have Cyrus, unless he like red cards me or some bullshit right now. It's a definite possibility. Am I gonna get lucky? Because I don't think there's any way he can destroy Primarina at this exact second. Because even if he has a red, that's 140. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Right on, Link. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow evening, roughly about the same time. So if you want to chill, I start about 10 o'clock, 10:30 p.m. West Coast time. And, you know, certainly if you follow me on the socials, I'll let you know if anything weird, life-changing comes up. But it's good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate you guys. It's been real fun. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more just for giggles. I wanted to get to 20 today, but it's okay if I didn't. I've had a pretty good run so far, 57%. And this is literally the first matches that I have run. So I am pleasantly okay. $757. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We will be trashing and burning into rank lower than what we've got. Enjoy your flight. Bye. Is even 757 a plane? Or is it like, I don't even know. 747, 757? I don't even know. Okay, last one. Give me something good. Give me something good. Last one for the evening. One. Terrible. Gotta be smart about Giratina Darkrai. Gotta be smart about it. Giratina Darkrai and Nihilego. Oh, I'm fighting Charles. Mr. Charlie Bucket of the Willy Wonka variety. Okay. This will be my final stand. Yada yada. And first. Nautic Solgaleo. It's a final win. I hope so. I don't know about that, though. We'll find out together. Poison, poison, poison. Nope. Red card right off the bat. Broken Space Bellow. This is about to be a really great... Oh, damn. Dude's running Skarmory. Blast from the past. I did not... Okay. I was not emotionally or mentally prepared for that. I thought it would have been Solgaleo Shiinotic, but no. Dude is running Skarmory. Charles, you the real MVP, I guess. Now the real question, do I charge Nihilego? No, I'm just going to ping. We're just going to stick to bread and butter. Nihilego, Nihilego, whatever the hell you call his name. He is fodder. We are not here for fodder. Metal Arms. Oh, there's Solgaleo, so... Danger. We're okay, we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. You know what fine stands for, right? Frustrated, insecure, nervous, emotional. That's what fine stands for. Soul Breaker. Big X, big X. Nice. Doesn't help me now that dude is dead, but you know, whatever. I almost did it. I almost clicked it. All right. I chip. That puts it 150, which is not helpful. But he will be poisoned, and I'll retreat, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to Solgaleo down. He'll probably have second Solgaleo at that point. Gotta believe in the positive vibes. Why? What? Why are you attaching? Oh, you son of a bitch. Big brain move. Big brain move. I'm going to retreat into this Giratina. Oh, damn. Maybe. Hold on. Let me think this through. I use energy to retreat into fresh Giratina. Giratina gets hit. I use Leaf to retreat into stacked Giratina. This might actually be a thing, because I can heal this turn. And I can still ping him. He's gonna have Cyrus, I know he is, but bear with me. I have ideas. All right. Do it. Does he have Cyrus? Does he have Cyrus? Nope, he just has Yana, which, unfortunate. I totally just lost my Leaf. Damn. Well. E freaking G. It was too big of a brain move. Too big of a brain move, friends. There's not anything I can do. Damn it, Bobby. And I had my Giratina, like, ready, willing, able to go. This is terrible. Oh, yeah, great. There she is. Please, sir. Can I have some more? Well, if that doesn't sum up everything, then, yeah, it's great. Skarmory. Skarmory Solgaleo. Big L, Chief. Well, friends, it's late. I'm a tired boy. If you liked what you see, certainly I know that I liked what I saw, for the most part. 53%, not ideal, but average for my sort of forte, my repertoire, rather. But, you know, I'll be back at it again. Same good time, same great place. You can watch me on Twitch, you can watch me on YouTube. I post all the good shit everywhere, so follow me on socials. But it's about that time, friends. Be excellent to yourself, be excellent to each other. Peace. I will see you tomorrow.
See if they could survive when the entire Minecraft world, except them, is moving at 100 times speed. So look at this one. Oh, I don't have any flags yet. Oh, you got the back. Oh my gosh. Nobody touch him. jobs, they'll use a water truck, but for smaller jobs like this, they'll use a water hose and a push. It's typically not even in the script. It's requested by the cinematographer because it adds depth and texture to the shot with the reflections and the shimmer. Then we just add Tom Segura so his performance